Hello everyone, I'm Sitinaria Betimura and this is my reflection video for all activities that I've joined during this week. So for week 1, we're having the icebreaking activity to introduce ourselves in front of all students and lecturers. And then we were divided into groups and introduce ourselves again with my team member. I introduced myself again. So from this activity, actually we tried to create some bond even though it's through online. And I'm not an introvert person, but I still feel shy when I need to talk to strangers. And by doing this activity, it's really helped me gain a little bit of confidence, and I'm very more comfortable to communicate with my group members. So in week 2, we learn about communication skills. So from this activity, I learned that communication is important, not only when working as a group, but we need to apply that skills in our life. Communication is not like it's not only use verbal like talking, but also include our gesture. For example, like when someone presented, we look at them, focus on what they present, answer the question politely, and it shows a good communication and some respect to that. So week 3 is communication barrier. We watch a video about the conflicts between the patients and the healthcare professional, like how the patients react. She's like screaming, talking loudly, really shows on disrespectful to the healthcare professional. So actually, for communication barrier, I didn't even know that this barrier is active. So after I learned about it, I realized that I have a lot of things that I lack, especially in communication. Communication barrier have a lot, like physiology barrier, cultural barrier, personal barrier, and social barrier. Social barrier is the one that really caught me, as like with my family nowadays, me and my sister, my parents were more like using phones, looking at social media, but we try to be like our old times when where we more like talking rather than playing the phone. And yes, I always try to improve myself on communication barrier, as I also like I have a personal barrier where I lack of confidence. Always feel like what if someone don't feel good and not feel comfortable with me, or don't think that my opinion is good, and so on. So that's why I learned for week 3. And week 4 is the decision making. This activity that where we watch a video about the mother who is a doctor trying to diagnose her daughter who is sick. So after watching that video, I learned that we should not make a decision. We should not put our emotions in it. Like the mother who is a doctor trying to make a decision to diagnose her daughter disease, but she put her emotions in it. So it actually can cause a bad effect. What if it can lead to false diagnosis and so on? So they are professional healthcare people like doctors because they make a decision for someone's life, someone's future. Like what's gonna happen to their future, like what's gonna happen to their conditions after they get treated. So that is why they shouldn't include their emotions when make a decision. They should focus on it. And making a decision alone, that's a bad idea because, like I said, they make a decision for someone's life. It's not easy decision. It's not easy. It's not simple, and that is why they need to discuss with other doctors because every person have different idea, different opinion, and it might help to solve the problem. We can use that. We can apply that in our life because when we have problems, do not make things rush. And if we think that we can't solve the problem, try to discuss with someone. It might help. And then for week 5 mini project, this activity is interesting and fun. I gain some new experience, and the best thing that I feel comfortable when communicate and share my opinion with my group. And when we met to record the mini project video, we like talk to each other. Like all of us have been friends for a long time, but we actually just met like in short time. We are online during PEC class only. So that was nice and a good experience for me as I gain confidence to communicate and share my opinion or idea with them. And lastly, week 6 portfolio. It's really interesting activity too, having fun with friends while record the video. I am confident at that time, but I was a little bit nervous. Of course, I will have a little bit nervous when record the video, but I still managed to play the character and communicate with them well. I've got to share my opinion in my reflection video. First of all, what kind of character I should follow, what kind of character we should not follow, what kind of character that we should put it as a role model, and that kind of situation that put it in my popular video is actually happens nowadays. So we should not normalize that, because in that video actually shows like when someone presenting and then the other people like sleeping, mind their own business, like talking to other people, they not focus on it. So it really shows disrespectful, and we should not normalize that. Okay, and finally, I think that's all for my reflection video for PEC activity from week 1 to week 6. And I would like to say that I really get a lot of experience. This PEC activities also boost my confidence level to communicate with others. And I would like to thank you to Dr. Sakina, Madam Haniza, and all friends, especially my group. You guys are so kind, very helpful and understanding. I hope that we can work together again in future. Thank you. Bye-bye.